So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at point guard. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Double team on Towns. Outside McDaniels. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Leonard passes to George. Now Zubac. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Conley passes to Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And George with the jam.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Here's Westbrook. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Zubac. Shot is up. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. With the crossover. Oh, the D got there too late, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Back to Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Edwards against Covington. And here's Zubac. For three, Westbrook. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Minnesota in the lead. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Leonard, good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Edwards. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Edwards against George. Pass to Leonard. George, a screen on McDaniels. Leonard for three. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside Covington. Pass to Zubac. George with it. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. McDaniels got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Back to Covington. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 7.
Man, I like the touch on the mid-range shot by Robert Covington. I mean, he's really good at measuring these shots, and they're a lot harder than they look, folks, that mid-range jump shot.
And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points.
And your Clippers Houston team. Here we go, fans.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Clock at 2. McDaniels from long range. Here's Gobert. It's tipped. George against McDaniels. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Conley against Westbrook to the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels passes to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. It's tipped. Gobert finds Edwards. Outside Conley. It's Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's give a big hand to your Clippers.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Zubats. To the inside. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. And they're running. Edwards for 3. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. Outside Covington. The 3 is up. George against Edwards. George passes to Westbrook. Back to George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
That shot wide open. Conley's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer in transition. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Conley passes to Towns. The three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these
previous
plays, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Now here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to George. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
To the middle. George with a steal. Leonard for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Outside Conley. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
30, the Timberwolves, 41.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Marcus Morris out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Hyland in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league. But then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently I think gets a level of respect that's special.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Going inside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Noel's got his first 2 points. And here's Gordon for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 3-pointer on target from range. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Gordon's got space. The wide open shot is on the money.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
The Clippers grab the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Plumlee a screen. Gordon outside. Down low. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Highland. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Basket counts. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. When his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who could knock down the 3, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
Pass to Gobert. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Moore's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Noel. Gordon outside. Inside. Here's Highland. Now here's Plumlee. All alone. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Calls timeout. All right, fans, time to get loud. Get yourself a free t-shirt.
Rivers is checked in for Edwards. From the arc, Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
To the inside. Gordon can't hit.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Rivers, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The kick out to Morris. Nice move. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Gordon. Tight defense on him. Screen by Gordon. 6 to shoot. Pass to Morris. To the paint. Here's Highland. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the basket by Plumlee.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Rivers. Gobert inside. Plumlee on him. Back to Gobert. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers.
Minnesota charged with a foul. Austin Rivers. First personal foul. Second team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Out to Powell. Here's the three. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Austin Rivers out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Moore in at the 3. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander-Walker. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Now Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Out to Covington. Pass to Zubac. Leonard right side. George outside. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Gobert. He's guarded by Zubac. Gobert passes to Conley. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Westbrook finds Covington. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside Edwards. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
The three, George. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. To the wing, right side. Here's Towns. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Pass to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside.
2 minutes.
There's the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
1:46 left in the final quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. To the right side. To the middle. Blocked! And they're on the run. For 3, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Leonard passes to Zubac. Westbrook outside. Fires the 3. Money.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
George passes to Leonard. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when his time is short because he can handle the pressure. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. At the line.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. The fadeaway. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Westbrook. Off the mark there with a 3. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're ahead by 5. Only 2 seconds left in the 4th. Minnesota with the W. This was a hard fall. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight. we go.
These teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now, here is George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from 3-point range.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Covington. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs. And last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Now Westbrook, following the 3-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Back to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Wide open look here for Zubac. And that one goes long.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Capella, the pass to Murray. Capella trying to free himself up. Basket counts. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hunter, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep field. Leonard against Young. A fadeaway, and the shot is good.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
Hunter kicks to Murray. At the top of the key, Hunter. Young for 3. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside, Covington. A minute 50 left in the first. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now the pass to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
No one near him. He can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
In the corner, George with it. Zubac, a screen on Murray. Young against Leonard, over Young. And that one's good, Leonard.
Well, you're working the 2-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
The Hawks leading by 6. Collins passes to Capella. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
George against Murray. And George kicks to Leonard. Down low, Young with the steal. Here's Collins, and we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks on top, up by 9.
And your Clippers U16 team. And check out who's coming up.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so in the game for the Hawks, on-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5. And here's Leonard from 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got 7.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Covington with the steal. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, George. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Passes it to Capella. Covington with the steal. George with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. George passes to Westbrook. Back to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot by Collins, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now Capella. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-4 run. Powell, the pass to Highland. Gordon with a screen on Young. Kicks to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Possession.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Young from outside drops in the tray. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And the dunk by Capella.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Highland's shot is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside for Murray. Outside Collins. Pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
There's Gordon with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the pass to Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And he's good on the second. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Gordon. Passes it to Highland. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Remains LA basketball.
Seven seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Highland. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great input.
Your Clippers, 27. The Hawks, 29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. High post, Zubac. Outside for George. Pass to Westbrook. Outside, Covington. Pocket 4. Hands it from downtown. Covington's got 5 now.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Murray, the pass to Young. The feed to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now here's Westbrook. A shake. Kicks it out to Covington. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Cowan. It's Young on the wing from outside the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jordan. Covington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really good job by Covington to get good position and finish.
And there it is for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. pretty reliable in that regard.
The Hawks leading. Here's Murray with the drive. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Such a wide-open look. Covington's got 10 points in the game.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Murray finds Collins. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got his third basket of the night.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Murray against Gordon to the left side wing. Here's Highland. 4 on the shot clock. And Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
1:07 left here in the third quarter. Gordon goes in. The pass to Highland. Lets it fly. 4 on the clock. For the lead. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And that's an intentional foul.
Norman Powell. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hunter. Here's Young. And the basket is good. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Here's Highland. Gordon with a screen on Young. Highland passes to Powell. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Plumlee. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and here we go at Collins. Nobody back. Good work defensively by Morris.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful chest right there.
The points coming in bunch. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the 1. Here's Highland. Gordon with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Foul Clippers.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Covington against Collins. Covington passes to George. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Stolen by George. And he converts the layup.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Young with the ball. Now Covington defending. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul against the Clippers. And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Westbrook against Young. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Over in the corner, Zubats. Banked in off the glass.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Young best to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Hunter for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Passes to Leonard. Westbrook with a screen for Leonard. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Collins finds Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Capella. Right side, Collins. Scoots over Covington. Covington with the steal. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Leonard against Bogdanovich. And it's Leonard missing. The Hawks leading by 9. Hunter kicks to Young. From downtown, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The 3 from George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Covington wide open. He fires. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a shot from Covington. You better be confident to take that shot.
Over to the left wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Gets it from 3-point range.
3-point basket.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Leonard, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Westbrook with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Nobody near George. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
It's Collins with the drive.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Back to Covington. Over Hunter. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team.
And we talk about good offense beating good defense. Brett, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get into the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? One or two in a row, two or three in a row. That might end up being the difference here, B.A.
Now Atlanta starting five. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Young. No good with the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Conley with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Conley passes to Gobert. Conley on the attack. Here's Towns from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade. Oh, man.
Oh!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The kick to Hunter. Lets it fly. Murray, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
And both free throws good for Young.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Edwards for 3. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. Puts up a 3. Here's Capella. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
With the windmill, too. Turning this place upside down.
Everybody looks stunned. Back to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, VA, has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Gobert passes to Edwards.
Capella out there defensively, battling, trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
Here's Hunter. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Murray's shot is good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:03 left in the first. Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Towns. Fires the 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And he's going for the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Young from long range. The kick to Hunter. There's the triple. Edwards pulls it in. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 9 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Collins. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. See, oh, man. He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice. VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Edwards against Murray. Pass to Towns. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played.
Get up to throw down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Young. And it's good for 2. Young's got 6.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Murray. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. He takes it.
Yes, sir!
Wow!
Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome. After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
Inside. And Collins with the slam.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Show your spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free t-shirt.
Brent is checked in for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, BA. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. This guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
Murray drives in, banked it in off the glass. Murray's got 6.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. The first one falls. That one's no good.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team.
And for the Hawks and their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, B.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense will be in a great situation for years to come.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Capella. Left side Murray. Here's Hunter. Here he goes. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Here's Brent. Back to Noel. To the paint. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks leading. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Attention fans, it's time to fire off some t-shirts.
Atlanta making some changes here. Griffin comes in for Hunter, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Murray. 1:11 left in the half. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Count it. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Collins has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Not the best 3-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Prince. On the wing, Noel. 5 to shoot. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Collins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just appreciate it, Allie.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Mike Conley. Torian Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, a small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Prince. 3-pointer, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Towns, he's checked in for Prince. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Griffin passes to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see highlights. When you think about careers and how they unfold, for this guy, Bogdanovich, played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Back to Gobert. McDaniels up top, defended by Griffin. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 11. Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA, Brett.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
McDaniels, a screen on Collins. Towns finds Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Towns down low. Collins there. Got it. 11 points in the game.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
And Capella gets it to go.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Towns, a screen on Young. Pass to Towns. From downtown. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Minnesota, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
The kick out to Griffin, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's Young with the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. And another 3 from Minnesota.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Right now, Capella feeling it, creating a lot of offensive opportunities for this team now.
Here's McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Conley on the attack. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns for the lead. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Collins outside. And Collins with the jam.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night. Got a piece of it. Tie game in Minnesota. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. 4th quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Griffin is out there with John Collins. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley passes to McDaniels. Misses from short range. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Conley with the ball, picked up by Collins, and Gobert with the stop.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. To the inside, McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Bogdanovic. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
It's time for T-shirt.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And here's Collins for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley goes in. Gobert with a screen on Griffin. Edwards, the pass to Conley. 4-3. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Young finds Bogdanovic on the take. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Conley passes to Gobert. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
2 minutes.
Bogdanovic against Edwards. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Minnesota has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Outside McDaniels. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
To the right side. Collins passes to Bogdanovic. And the Hawks with another 3.
Bogdanovic showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Outside Conley. McDaniels finds Towns. And we've got 1:18 left in the final quarter. There's 1:17 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Towns. The 3 ball. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the foul against Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Young banked it in off the glass. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Conley passes to Edwards. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers is checked in, and he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Back to Bogdanovich. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 4. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first Avenue Breaker.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Murray comes in for Bogdanovich.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
Edwards against Murray. Now Edwards. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Collins, left side. Yes!
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game.
Presentation here on 2K Sports. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I loved watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now, here's Westbrook. Kicks to Leonard. Gobert against Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Covington inside the line. Offensive rebound. Zubac, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Nailed from three-point land.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now Covington. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The kick out to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard trying to break free. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Edwards with it. George picks him up. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A deep 3 from Leonard. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Leonard's got 8 points.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone's.
Now here's Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's George. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Covington wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we don't see Covington shoot from the corner a lot, but he looks confident bombing it from there.
Towns sets the pick for Conley, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:27 left to play in the first. To the middle. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Towns, a screen on Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Towns finds Conley. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Conley. And the rejection by Zubats. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 9.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Westbrook against Conley. And here's Covington from the arc. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Covington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. 21 Timberwolves ahead.
Your Timberwolves Houston City.
And some good action to folks as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns. The Clippers in the lead. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. Stolen by George. Out in his own on the break. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
A terrific ball thief. PG-13 knows it's a priority to create turnovers that spark the running game.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And here's Covington from the arc. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
He kicks it to McDaniels. Conley against Covington. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stop.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Highland passes to George. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Edwards. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Minnesota making a switch. Noel's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the inside. Clippers moving the ball around. Plumlee, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 3. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Has to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Here's Noel. Back to Gobert. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Passes it to George. Takes it out to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Prince. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:15 left to play in the first half. To stop the run, Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Kicks it out to Prince. There's the 3. Outside Edwards. Inside Gobert. The shot missing. And the Clippers will come the other way. Gordon with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
27 seconds left in the first half. Plumlee with the steal. Noel passes to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Jacks up a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough.
Thank you, David, and we'll be
33.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Covington dishes to George. Back to Covington. Kicks it out to Leonard. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. It's deflected. And now Covington running the floor all by himself.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
George sets a screen for Westbrook. That one goes in. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
George sets a screen for Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 3. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Mike Conley.
Covington with it. Now guarded by Towns. A deep 3 from Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Prince with a screen on Westbrook. Lock at 6. And that's Prince. That time on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Covington passes to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Towns finds Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so he hits both.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
The offensive rebound. And it's Towns missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gordon's checked in for Paul George. And so he makes both from the line. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. And Towns throws it down.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
Here's Highland. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. a 75% clip. There's the pick. Conley with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotation, but it's worth it.
Daniels is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And the Clippers call time here.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
Plumlee, the pass to Highland. Plumlee with a screen on Conley. Out to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Launches it. Highland misses. Here's Alexander Walker. Prince outside. The 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Gobert is out there with Prince. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Conley. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Powell for 3. Plumlee dishes to Powell. And the Clippers call time here. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, David, thanks. George with the bucket.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here's Prince outside. The drive by Gobert. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Driving to the basket. Outside Conley. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Feeds to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. It's stolen by Gobert.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. For three, Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Westbrook kicks to Zubats. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Clippers trail by 15. Leonard on the wing. And then Leonard with the dunk.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Edwards, that's good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And it's in there.
Kawhi is a threat from anywhere. To him, the mid-range is a good scoring option.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Minnesota leading by 14. Prince wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And while there was some increased performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Edwards drawing the double team. And here's Prince outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier. Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Conley feeling it out. Stolen by Zubats. Off on that one. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even early on in this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
forward in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Let's remember, Robert Covington is a guy who has hit over 200 three-point shots in a season. You better guard him from out there. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Westbrook, the pass to George. Covington, a screen on Murray. For 3, Westbrook. Doesn't go for him. Left side, Murray. Outside, Young. Launches it. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Zubac with a screen on Young. Pass to George. The 3. First shot won't go. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
If the contact wasn't going to hold Collins down, he explodes into it and finds the shot.
George, a deep 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now Murray. Lots of room. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And here are the Hawks now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young, the pass to Collins. Capella with it. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Murray. And here's Young. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. Now here's Collins. Covered by Covington. 6 to shoot. And here's Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kicks it to George. Zubac with a screen on Young. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Hunter finds Collins. Outside Young. Here's Murray. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A 3-second violation.
The Clippers trail. Here's Westbrook. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Ooh, wasted no time on that one. Murray's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Murray passes to Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Back to Covington. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Covington's got his third bucket of the night.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
George passes to Westbrook. George is screen on Young. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Leonard outside. Zubac screen. Back to Westbrook. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Hawks are... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Murray passes to Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. George finds Leonard. Plumlee against Capella. Out to Covington. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Murray. And here they come. Here's Young. No luck on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Wing shot on the way. Back to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, the Claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Right wing. Murray with it. Guarded now by George. There's Young with the 3. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting. Murray from outside. Atlanta again missing. Here are the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Highland. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
You have to be prepared to catch and shoot in all circumstances if you're Robert Covington, and he was ready to rise and fire.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's the pick. Out to Leonard. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
And here's Collins for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Collins has got his 2nd basket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Buries it from 3.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time 3-point shot. Go to work, PG.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. George with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Highland. Picked by Covington. To the paint. From 18 feet away. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
Think about Robert Covington's past being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gordon comes in for Paul George.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Checked by Covington. Pass to Highland. Covington, a screen on Young. No one covering. 6 points for him.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The three is up. And here's Collins for three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the three shot is just that easy.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gordon outside. Powell outside. Pass to Highland. Up top, Gordon. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Powell passes to Gordon. Drops in the three. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
And the first half comes. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Hawks, 36. The Clippers, 41.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Robert Covington displaying all his skills today?
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Westbrook outside. Back to George. Lets the three fly. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Young misses.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Back to Morris. Kicks it to George. Morris, a screen on Young. For three, George. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Young with the bucket.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
The three, George. That doesn't go either for George. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Capella against George. Just over a minute and a half played in the third.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
First free throw is good. George hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Pass to Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Young. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the wing on the left. The kick out to Griffin. For the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Morris from the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Griffin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George. First one falls for him. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Powell comes in for Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Gordon with a screen on Young. Here's Highland, defended by Bogdanovic. Inside, stolen by Young. Here we go, one-on-one. And then Bogdanovic with the double.
Wanting to improve on defense, when Young hustles and stays engaged, he's capable of grabbing steals.
Here's Highland, guarded by Young. Powell, a screen on Young. Here's Highland, here's Powell. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Gordon outside. To the inside. Here's Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move. Bad result.
And Collins with the slam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Highland. 6 points for him. Down low. Out to the right wing. Plumlee finds Gordon. Shot to end the cold streak. Capella with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovic passes to Young. And here's Collins. Back to Young. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Plumlee passes to Gordon. Morris outside. Here's Highland, guarded by Young. And again, no good by the Clippers. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
The 3-ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Collins.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
John Collins has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Collins.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Hunter is the 3, with Collins at the 4. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Zubac. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Hunter, here we go. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Here's Covington. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Collins with a screen on George. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Covington. George with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Zubac. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. The Hawks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Leonard finds Covington. Pass to Zubac. Back to Covington. 4 on the clock. Here's Leonard. They get the rebound. Kicks it to George. Westbrook outside. Fires for 3. And George with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Hunter. It's deflected. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Clippers. And that one's good. Covington.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Collins outside. Drives to the hoop. And Collins with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. The finish! And the jam by George.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for John Collins.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Collins finds Young from outside the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
They double-team George. Covington passes to George. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Young attacking, and the layup falls.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question, they've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
It's George on the wing. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks down the long J.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Gotta like watching Collins attack like this, feeling like he can score on any defense out there.
Leonard way outside. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Tipped. So we see the Hawks taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
First thing you think. With both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Edwards.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, here's Hunter. And a wide open look for Capella. Towns with the steal. Edwards looking over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Over Hunter. They get the rebound. Gobert makes it off the glass. Gobert's got the opening basket of the game for Minnesota.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here is Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Young finds Capella. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass. And because of that, he can hurt you on the boards. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Murray dishes to Young. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
So the wing on the left. Collins against Towns. Minnesota with the rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now here's Conley. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, McDaniels passes to Conley. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And here we go. That one goes. It's counted. And that'll tie this game up.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Fires the 3. Edwards can't hit. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Capella. Murray surveying the D. Back to Capella. Outside Collins. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Collins.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Oh, here's Edwards. A kick out to Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Collins, a screen on Edwards. And here's Young from the arc. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Edwards, and there's the feed to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Capella finds Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
The Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The pass to Collins. A crossover. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. The Hawks leading. Young finds Murray. They get it back, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, you got to box him out, or he takes off for these throwdown putbacks. Capella doing work on the glass.
And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Edwards against Murray. Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young dishes to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Young. Capella tried to free himself up, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And another shot. Prince against Collins. Here's the drive. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Hawks leading by 3. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter. Conley surveying the D. Edwards kicks to Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Capella. Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 6. Inside. Tries again. Here's Gobert, and the layup is good. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Collins. Stolen by Collins. Down low. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Pass to McDaniels. To the left wing. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Edwards against Young. In the corner, it's Capella. It's deflected.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's Edwards, and Capella sends it back. Hunter on the wing for by Conley. Here's Young. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen by Capella. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
To the middle. Conley finds McDaniel. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Griffin. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. John Collins has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Collins and Capella man the post positions. Young and Bogdanovich are their guard. And it's Griffin in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Bogdanovich, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Noel. Gobert with a screen on Young. Noel passes to Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Young dishes to Capella. Tries the spin move. Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Collins.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line. Not missing their chances when they get them.
The Timberwolves shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Gobert.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Man, that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Kicks it to Towns. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Capella kicks to Collins. Back to Capella. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Mr. Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Griffin. Shot on the wing. Noel passes to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. A shot off that time.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Griffin attacking, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Hawks leading by 6. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Front past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Gobert. And finished off by Collins.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
Kicks it out to Prince. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Prince has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Rob. Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him, and he makes that one.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Collins passes to Capella.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dave's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Prince. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Noel. Here's McDaniels, and he banks in the layup. McDaniels got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Now the pass to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Gobert with a wide open look. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Bay. And he gets it back. The kick out to Young. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
All free throws good from Capella. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the inside, McDaniels. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
From deep three-point range, and there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Back to Conley. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a thing. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 9 points. So on the floor for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Screen by McDaniel. And here's Edwards from the arc. Lets the 3 fly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Young looking around. And the rejection by Towns. And he recovers it. Out to the right wing. Bay wide open, and he fires. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 9. Towns high post. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 5. Young drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
There's Bay. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Edwards dishes to Towns. The score now all even.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich.
Oh, man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Count it good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Capella finds Griffin. Diving in. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Bay. Here's Griffin. 6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession. And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Inside, deflects the pass. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first. Team starter.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul.
Team's fourth. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
The team counts so much on Edwards for an awful lot. Going to the well again here.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And so far, Bogdanovic's intensity on offense has been terrific. He could put up some big numbers if he keeps this up. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the side. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.